Call the meeting to order. Steve Sprague, you tell us what
Thank
to
you,
do.
Mayor. We're going to start. Everybody, I don't know if I got everybody on agenda or not, but we'll start by the introduction of the canvassing board members. The Fargo Municipal Code states that the canvassing board for the Fargo municipal elections will be made up of the mayor, 2 commissioners, the city attorney, and the city auditor. And so we have Mayor Mahoney, Commissioner Kolpak, Commissioner Strand, City Attorney Nancy Morris, and myself. I've also asked retired Cass County Auditor Michael Montplaisir to come here and help us with this once we get through the introductions and some of that. We have Shiloh Hanson from the Fargo Municipal Court here to swear in the canvassing board. So I'll turn it over to Shiloh now to do the oath. Sure.
I state your name.
I, Steve Sprague,
Do solemnly swear that I will perform the duties
do solemnly swear that I will perform the duties
of the City of Fargo Canvassing Board
of the City of Fargo Canvassing Board
for the City of Fargo special election
for the City of Fargo special election
held December 5th, 2023,
held December 5th, 2023,
according to law and to the best of my ability,
according to law and to the best of my ability,
and that I will studiously endeavor to prevent fraud,
and that I will studiously endeavor to prevent fraud,
deceit, and abuse in conducting the same.
deceit, and abuse in conducting the same. Thank you, Shiloh.
Yes, you're welcome.
So I just wanted to briefly kind of go through the election process. So this election was unique for the city of Fargo. We did not have access to the electronic poll books and the electronic ballot counting. And so we had to get creative in how we were going to do this. And have an example of the poll books over here. That's the master poll book that we used for the absentee ballots to record anybody that we had mailed an absentee ballot out to, and then, of course, any absentee ballots that were received back. And then we duplicated those poll books and brought them out to the polling sites. And so that at the polling sites that the poll clerks and the judges would be able to verify whether or not somebody had already voted absentee and go through that process. At the poll sites, if you think back to an election where you walk in and you scan your ID and then you're given a receipt and you take that receipt to the clerk or to the judges to get your ballot. Well, we wanted to replicate that somehow, and that's we came up with an affirmation that we used for that process. We also used that affirmation in balancing at the end of the night to see that the number of initialed people in the poll books would equal the number of ballots that we had. And so those were some of the processes that we went through. Then the ballots were counted at the end of the night at the polling locations and then brought back here to City Hall. And as far as the absentee precinct goes, any applications that were received, we mailed the ballots out as quickly as we could, and then recorded them as they were received back. On election day, the absentee precinct convened up in the Meadowlark Room and went through 641 absentee ballots that had come in on that day. Later on in the suggested motions here, you'll see that we did have a few that were referred to the canvassing board, and there will be a couple of decisions that need to be made. So with that, I don't know if anybody has any questions about how the election process worked. Then I think I'll turn it over to Mike, and we'll go through the ballots that we have to consider today.
Want me to read the motion or?
No, so the first one is we have 46 ballots that were received after the election that were postmarked prior to the election.
Yeah, normally ballots that are postmarked the day before election are accepted. You still do the same thing. You look at the signatures and that sort of thing, but if they were mailed before election day,
Your recommendation is we accept, so I move to accept the 46 ballots.
I'll second.
All those in favor of accepting the 46 ballots that were mailed before Election Day, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Move to accept, reject 55 ballots received after Election Day but had illegible or no postmark for U.S. Post Office. These ballots were received 12/5 to 12/8 and flagged as postage due. The Postal Service process takes 2 to 3 days, so these would most likely have been mailed by 12/4/23. Other ballots received those days had been postmarked as 12/4/23. Normally, what we did in an election is we sent a letter to all the post offices instructing them that any postage due ballots be sent directly to the county, and we would simply pay the postage on those.
And we do a similar process. We have a pool of money at the post office that pays postage due. I am not really sure that I fully understood why the post office didn't cancel them, so we could see that date. But on those, and you'll see later that there is not a cancel date there. And then they were having some issues with their postage machine because some of the areas where there should be a cancel, there's a big, like a smear across it, and they just indicated that they were having problems with their machines. But we felt that since we were getting others on those days that were postmarked 12/4, that we should count all of these 55 ballots.
Move to accept 55 ballots received after election.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Any comment? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Move to accept or reject 5 ballots rejected by the absentee board as they did not feel the signature on the application matched the signature on the ballot envelope. Do you have those 5?
Yep.
And who might be the absentee board? Who are those people that would have seen them?
I'm not, Steve, who was on the absentee board?
The absentee board, let me see. There was Sherry Lamb.
Sherry Lamb, Betty Opine,
Let me see. I think-
Mayo,
Yes. Don Mayo.
Don Mayo, and Deb Magnuson.
I'll let you look at these. So with these, the process is that we compare the signature on the ballot with the signature on the application, and the absentee board did not feel that these were. Annette, which one?
This one, I think, would support this one.
There's one where there was no signature, that's the next one.
Is that in with these?
I would support
Yeah,
that
you
one.
grabbed it.
Oh, that one, okay, I'm sorry.
Is it? No.
Is that the one?
See, these are, see what it says, that.
Okay.
Someone has it. This one. Here's the one, Steve.
Oh, the with no signature,
That's-
okay.
This one's legit,
So that's the next.
This is legit.
yeah.
I agree. We'll contest one.
That one.
We think that looks like it's the same person. I'm not a handwriting.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, this is how I sign my, you know, like when I'm in a hurry. It's just too bad. I think that one's legit too.
So this here you think looks okay? Is that the one?
This one here.
This one.
That one there?
It's the same question there.
Right,
Although they don't match. I mean, the only thing you do is to have 2 humps on that one. 2 humps on that one, or 3 humps.
yeah, but you ever seen my signature?
I agree. I think
Have
that
you ever seen my
the
signature?
same person.
Same person on this one? Yeah, same person on this one? your feeling on this one was,
Yeah,
it's okay?
yeah.
Okay.
It's close enough, the same
This one's very different.
characteristics. Just forgot to do the
Maybe
double
not.
hump.
Yep, it's just missing the
This
double hump.
one should a witness sign, and that's printed. This one, it's actually signed by that person.
But you guys, this one might be similar to
And has the agent, this one. I
But
think
John,
is
you think it's okay?
completely different.
the one might be.
This one here, she signed here, but here, somebody else
Yeah,
signed
I
for
hesitated
her
on this one.
with her mark.
Oh,
I think it is. That one's okay.
they can't do that? I suppose.
Well, yeah, you really don't have a signature to compare, but you don't really have any reason that you wouldn't accept it either, so.
But this was also witnessed as well.
So
right?
two.
So you'd be okay.
Yep,
This one's okay.
yep.
One,
I think that one's okay.
okay,
Yeah, that's very different. This one's very different.
very different. Okay.
So I think we identified maybe three.
Two or three,
Three
at
that
least
should
two,
be
and one
accepted.
that's, somebody had a witness to it
Yeah, that's
versus
very
their own
different.
signature.
Okay. Reject this one?
Yep,
We should have a total of six.
Well, yeah,
So how many are we accepting?
So you had 5 ballots there, we're accepting,
4.
on the first one. So I think the
We're
motion
accepting
is-
4 and rejecting 1.
Move to accept 4 and reject 1 of the absentee ballot.
Second,
we have a motion and a second, any further comments? If not, all those in favor say aye.
aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Move to reject 1 ballot that did not have a signature.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second,
We have a motion and a second. The reason for them signing both the application and the ballot is to make sure that the same person who applied voted the ballot. So all those in favor, say aye.
aye.
Opposed, same sign. Move to accept, reject 6 ballots that were rejected by the absentee board, then received a supplemental letter or information back.
So, I think it's a state law thing, isn't it, Mike?
Yes, that was a new initiation in state law that you had
So-
to notify.
So we properly notified, and all 6 of these responded and said that that is their signature. These were all questioned by the absentee precinct, but they all responded saying, yes, that is my signature. So the recommended motion is to accept all of them.
I'll make the motion to accept, is it 6?
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. That was a new procedure put in state law that you had to send them a notice and give them a chance to respond. All those in favor, vote, say yes.
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 Opposed, same sign. Well, I guess you wouldn't say anything. Motion carried. Move to accept or reject 9 ballots that were set aside on election day and no supplemental documentation was received.
So state law now allows, if you feel that you are a qualified voter, that you can vote a set-aside ballot. We had 9 people that voted a set-aside ballot. At the poll, then they are given instructions on how they can convert this set-aside ballot to a counted ballot. And none of the people that were given those instructions came in and did the things that they needed to do, whether it was provide supplemental documentation or if it was to get update their driver's license or something like that. So,
Move to reject the 9 ballots set aside.
Second,
We have a motion and a second to reject the 9 ballots that were set aside on election day. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
okay, so now you get to act like the absentee precinct, okay? And we'll go through the ballots that we moved at the beginning here. I'm gonna try to split these and split the alphabet about at L. That's what I'm looking at, I'm splitting that L.
You get to have red pens and a slicer.
So we have you working in teams. And so what you will do is review the signatures. So you'll take the ballot, look at the application, review the signature, and if you think the signature matches, then we'll get the poll books over here. Then you'll find that name in the poll book, initial the poll book, and then you can open the ballot, pull the ballot out and separate the ballot from the envelope. Okay, let's get the poll books first. What are we working on here?
Gina Antlers?
We would do thousands of these on election day. Can't imagine. Besides fielding phone calls and everything
So
else.
what I did in here, when you're looking at them, if you, we have to do like that. But the ones that,
That's gone
These
through.
also need to be, right?
Yes, but we're gonna do those.
First one is,
Okay.
Amber's. She's,
So,
first
Andrew
one is
Lacqua, and Annette's gone through and
so it's right here,
found
and so those,
where their name is, and then she highlighted in pink.
then you can just initial.
So we look and see if the signature matches?
Yep. So
Looks like
Yep.
it does to me.
Okay.
Okay, and then what?
then you will initial the poll
Signature
book.
match?
You can go wherever there's a.
You guys are partners, yep.
Oh, okay.
Why don't I slide over?
Then one of you initial the
ballot or
poll
what?
book,
Yep, and then what you're gonna do is
and then open the ballot
you're
or
done
the
with that
envelope.
part. Yep, this is gonna go in the trash.
This is
You're
Andrew.
just gonna go like this, and then we're gonna count them all.
So we have to check in case
Nope,
address or
just-
anything? Just that he's-
You're just comparing signatures. Annette's
Okay.
already got them tagged
This is
where.
Emily Anderson.
So they're all the pink,
Openers right there.
Opener.
And
So go ahead and initial with your,
just somewhere.
like, right, see how they did there.
But this one is already,
If we want to compare the signatures and stuff. I
We're
can-
gonna have you use red.
Okay, that works. Francis Lear, and then I'll compare signatures and he'll do the opening.
and who's doing that one?
Yes, this looks similar.
this is a Daniel Berg,
Okay, so
David Berg.
right here.
Signature looks similar to you.
And then
Okay,
on to the next one,
Francis Lear,
Yes.
signature passes.
and then who's next? Is there we up to the M's, okay.
This passes, signature.
Okay, hold on. I need to get the book.
Rebecca Burke, you know, is this one?
What's the name on it?
This one here is Marjorie McCullough.
Yeah, I suppose you
MC, wait,
MC,
hold on.
how do you spell McCullough? MC,
MCC.
MCCULR.
I'm trying to figure out what these tabs are.
Don't forget to initial the ballot.
Hold on a second. Haven't found the my, I'm looking for the red is why.
Little,
Oh, is that, okay, so
the ones
that's,
that are highlighted in pink should be this batch you're
Okay.
looking at.
thank you.
Okay, this signature seems to match.
What is the name?
need to
McHenry,
get to
Lori McHenry.
Barbara Berlander.
Yep, that looks
Was
good.
it,
Okay. Wait, you're already to the, is that an N?
I think that's an N-E-R-A-T.
I don't have the N book.
Martin Berlander,
Hold on.
Place, American Way.
Now I'd say this signature matches. Weirdly.
Yeah.
I know that,
There's another one from that same
We're
address.
just making progress, Steve, don't
That's
screw us
good.
up.
No,
okay,
you guys are so efficient. We're moving on to the next.
William Blackock.
okay.
I don't know about this signature or not. Can't quite tell.
36
Same
lines.
address, same family probably, but
Yeah, there's two on that one.
Yeah, I think if you look
This is William A.
with the tail off on here,
And
Same way
You're
here.
right. Yep, okay, that works.
I always try to look at individual letters and see.
Okay,
I agree.
so that's,
Nara,
you're right, Richard?
Richard, got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's say Sandra Olson.
Okay.
Let's say that passes.
This is correct? See,
We need an open. Trade you.
And you do find some ballots that have been
S-E-N.
already
Got it.
because the voter initial.
Yes.
Now that I know that there's pink marks on here. this
That
is
helps.
this- Yeah.
Sandra Olson.
Okay, Osman, I would say this passes. OSMAN.
Kathleen?
Woodhaven?
Given?
Similar address, same name. Okay. Yeah, I'd say that passes.
I'm finding a lot of people initialed their ballot.
Charles Westby?
What?
A lot of people initialed their own ballot.
Okay, moving to the Ps. Hang on.
To make sure these are initial too. Before
Yep.
we count them. I think they're doing it, but
Yep, I've reminded them.
First name?
Peterson, James.
Right there, okay.
Okay.
And it's Shirley Marie, and she lives at Russell Farm.
This was, wait.
I think this is accurate. He's signed it a couple times as a witness and as his own name, but
Oh, he printed his name there.
it looks to me like that signature is probably the same.
Yeah, he thought he had to,
Patrick
Yeah.
Dietz.
yeah, it's a good signature.
Is that?
She lives at 320.
Susan Peterson.
Your book?
He looks the same.
Doesn't have a middle initial, but the letters look the same. Name looks the same.
It's the only thing we're required to be looking at.
Pass.
Okay, Susan Peterson.
Name is Penny Glass, Glass.
Palmer, Laurel Palmer looks good.
Did you not have any EFs? Must not.
No, we didn't, surprisingly. Grandal is the next one, Bradley. Clark.
Farming looks good. Oh,
Oops, you need that.
Same Laurel.
Roth looks good.
Grandal.
Good.
Got it?
Schlechtman looks good.
Second.
Michael,
Okay.
good.
Cynthia, and she lives at 6743.
Jim Steckler looks good. STE.
Isn't this fun?
Alan Steffes
And then Dennis should be the next page.
looks good.
Gator.
John Stern looks good.
This is Hammer. Gary Hammer.
Syrian Stern looks good.
1418.
Yeah.
Joseph, Joe Terman,
Okay, hang on.
This is Jolene Hammer. Of course, you need.
Joe Terman you got, okay.
Next one is a Hanson, Bonnie.
Ernest, Donald. Yeah, it's the same. Mary Ernest looks the same.
Mr. Hudson.
Sally Wagner looks the same.
Well, it was 16.
Jeff Weigel
Well, no, the canvas, absentee.
looks the same.
All right.
Oh, we only got two left. Moving along here.
Out of the first pile.
What is this
Yes.
stack?
Then
Oh,
the fun keeps on.
we thought we were getting
Start
there.
again. So now these, you see she has the blue mark, so you'll be looking for a blue tag.
All right.
Still matching signatures?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you put it
Yep.
right there, right?
No, where she had the.
Oh, thank you.
She's
Joanne Lopez
pretty
looks
dang
good.
organized.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the only
Joanne
L's
Johnson
on that
at
one.
3519.
Thank you very much.
Larry Matson looks good.
The Jorgensen. Oh, you got it there.
Laurel Mann, M-A-H-A-N, looks good.
We need the B's out.
Marty,
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Dean Marty looks good. Lorraine Mathern looks good.
Gerbauer.
Al Metzger,
Yeah, Gerbauer.
Did I find one of those?
So these are blue tags.
Metzger.
I'll let you look at this one.
Next one's the BOE.
Yeah, I think it's the same. This one, he starts it out with F,
With father, I suppose, yeah. Is that a priest or something, maybe? I don't know.
or his first initial is really F, and,
Okay, Metzger looks good. Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Moser, Richard,
Brandon.
what's this for? Yes, they are. Yep, Moser looks good. Sharon Moser. Looks good.
Travis
Oh, Lori.
Rothen.
That's her signature.
Those were people that weren't in the poll book.
Oh, but
No,
they were
so-
able to establish
Right.
their residency.
Orville Nelson.
Hold on a second.
We
We're
gotta
gonna switch out the books. Thank you.
Burns.
Nelson looks good.
Okay.
Mark Nikolai. Looks good.
Okay.
Rosenheim. Jeanette.
There's Matthew Berg, RG.
Isn't this fun?
It is.
Nitty
Now
gritty
we
of
get to see
election.
how it goes behind the scenes.
Well, we need to see it one more time. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry.
Yep, looks good.
Brenda?
Rossa. Looks good.
Rick Beverly.
Yep.
Okay.
Looks good.
Oh, okay, okay.
You got the Rick?
Well, you can double check them.
This is something else. Delivery. Oh, she was in.
Taylor Schmitz.
My mistake.
Now I know the value of having a unique signature.
Husky?
You got Taylor Schmitz?
Kapelowski?
Steve.
You got Coke, water, everything.
Tricia Sell.
2717. And this is Christine. Call CULP, CULP.
Ellen M. There's a Marion, there's two of them. Marion and Ellen.
This is Austin.
They both look good. And Mary.
And this is a lake called
Are Detroit Lakes at this?
What's that?
A Detroit Lakes address?
Well, that might be their mailing
They're mailing.
address.
That's
Yeah.
going into D's now. This is Daily.
And that's
Jeffrey?
Shotwell?
So that,
Ah,
that's their address.
that
and
makes
then
sense,
The
yeah,
other one is from the
gotcha.
Russet Drive.
Looks good. Shotwell. Looks very good.
This is Dalkey.
Stevens, Teresa, Steph. Looks very
This is
good.
Marie. Yep, that one. Yep.
Stremick, Stevens, Stremick. Looks good. Linden. Looks good. Dean Sweeney. Looks fine.
This is. Oh, did I meet Ellison? It'd be Chad Woodbury.
Dan Drovic.
This would be Sharon Elliott.
Looks good.
Sarah. Woodbury.
Karen Wilson. Looks good. Kevin Wilson.
This would be 40. E.
I'm gonna let you look at that one, Michael.
Meg. Yep.
What? Oh, no, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Rhonda.
looking at this first letter
Yep.
and then the first letter of the last name.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wilson, Kevin, okay.
Norma.
Okay, now, one more time.
These are the ones that.
Or Doris,
Yes.
Henry?
That we accepted once we looked at the signatures. So there's just the one, no, this is a red.
So we're just looking to see if the signatures match?
Jim Garris. Oh, EG.
Yep, so now
Gee.
it's just, we're accepting them, we just sign them.
And then these go back over here now?
Yep, they can be counted.
Garris, Joe Susan.
Yep, we just have one in each.
Next one will be Glass.
Lord Ordine, Ordin.
James Glass.
Signature that we're in here, we're accepting it, right?
So these are accepted, we're just now.
We accepted them earlier, now we're just initialing them.
The one didn't
Okay.
accept that the signature was. So these submitted the additional.
You have to sign each one. This is Mrs. Gustafson. Jane number 4666, yep. Let's see.
Okay, she tagged ones we didn't accept those.
Robert.
These were all accepted.
They're accepted, yeah.
I don't know what that
The
is.
other one was rejected.
So this one's accepted.
So now the next,
Oh, we're in the Ks now. We need the K one.
these are all your ballots, Mike.
We're done. Mike,
We got
So the
Fritz?
next step would be to
Fritz?
separate them into the. Yes.
So this is Sarah. Sarah's okay. And Todd is okay, same place. Timothy Kennedy. 27, yeah.
Not out of there.
Kirkwood, Randy, John. Yeah. Frankenfritz.
No scale?
What's that?
No scale?
No.
Oh, you've been doing that good. I didn't even see that. Way to go.
Just kidding. Wow, that's excellent. Okay. So now we're down, do you want to take care of the rest of them yet?
Oh, these are just the ones where they have a red tab, and I just put them on the same page, but this is like, you said you wanted to accept that, so you just have to initial by the name that you're taking the ballot.
Who we open them up to, or? No?
Yes.
So we've already verified that the signatures are okay. So we're just, at this point, initial.
I'll do it, I'll switch.
Jan
it.
Becker.
How many do you think you have?
Here, you want some more?
We'll add those.
Was it just the one?
No, she's got some more coming here. This one. God forbid, we don't want to sell the Diet Coke.
This one's done too.
Yep. This is Brian Frank.
And this one. Is the next one right?
I got that.
I don't know what, do these get added to these, Steve?
Yeah.
or-
Yep.
So,
This one is,
yes,
here, Freer, right there.
no. Yes, 2 of each.
You're done with that?
Read my writing, another book.
Read the writing on the wall.
We're going to Grunberg.
How long you been retired now?
2 years.
Has it been an adjustment?
Yeah.
This is
But-
Nathan.
Thank goodness you have that opportunity to adjustment time.
Yeah, I go to coffee every morning. And I go walk at West Acres every morning.
I've seen way too many people
Okay.
work their whole damn.
Oh, yeah.
So then they-
Good eye.
I haven't been traveling much, but, well, we did last winter. We will again this winter.
That was your wife from here?
Yep.
What was her maiden name?
Burkhardt.
Is it Burkhardt, Jerry Burkhardt's family?
No, from Devil's Lake originally.
Okay.
This is your last one. This is
I think you already flipped it.
Ken and Angela.
I have a car project I'm working on, and I got notified they mailed all my parts today, so I gotta get home and get my engine cleaned up so I can survive. Good. Heated.
Separate your yeses from your nos. Out of the way.
What do we do?
Yeses from no's.
Okay. Shoot. Should have had these people vote before. John, I think we won.
Disappointed in the outcome, but
Just, it's a tough time right now.
You have that thing where she has a little rubber glove or something there, Mike?
Oh, we got rubber fingers. Not one of those.
Not going fast enough. Not that I'm next to someone competitive.
You want one too? No?
Well, that does help, thanks.
Thousand one, 2002, 2003,
well, in 2020,
2004.
we did our
We
primary
can't wait these ballots, huh?
people were- they started on Saturday, all day Saturday, Monday and Tuesday.
This is unfair. You're in the no pile right now.
And you have a table for every legislator.
Now count your ballots. Count your ballots.
This is where it gets illegal. Right?
Well, and there's people who want to by hand don't understand the complexity. You're not counting a yes and no. You're counting, you know, sometimes, 20, 25 races. And the candidates aren't always in the same order. They rotate every precinct. Yep, way more.
27
Every
more.
time we had a recount, we have the recount board, take 50 ballots out of it and count them by hand, and then we count those same 50 by machine. And the machine was always right. The people counting by hand weren't always right. Most of the time it's were wrong. That interesting. I did weigh the ballots one time. Carol's office wasn't real happy. But it was a Republican president. So the ballots
29. What'd you get?
27.
Seriously? You must have been popping your nose in
The
there.
postal company put them on a scale and weighed them. And it came up with a total. And
Got too ahead of you.
you put 500 ballots on the machine, and it takes that 500, deducts it into the weight that comes up with total, so it's got a rate per unit. And then you can figure out the number.
That's pretty cool. I didn't think you had that many. So our count was 29, 27. 29 yes, 27 no.
And so the total for the canvassing board were 52 yeses and 59 nos. And that brings our total yes votes, including absentee and the 3 polling sites, to 4,174 yeses and 3,855 nos. So to finish things up here, I just need to have everybody sign the tally sheet.
How many were the no's?
3855 total no's. Let's see. I'm not gonna,
Well,
I'm
there's
not
a
gonna do the
calculator.
percentage.
What do we do? He'll get there.
Just wanna sign. Do you have the oath for Nancy? Yes, I did. Oh, you did that, okay. Nice.
It's there somewhere.
Thank you. Just sign on the bottom.
Did we do okay, observers? Are we okay? Didn't you think Colpack was a little slow at her signature? How could you do this with 10,000 votes? I mean, I can't imagine this. Are we good?
To answer your question, we'd have a table for every legislative district. And what are there, about 12 districts? So you'd have 12 tables of teams of people. 4 people at each table.
No.
So do you have to put something in?
John, did you see Giuliani got sued for this?
188 million or something?
Yeah, the lady passed a mint to her
Yeah.
mother. I don't
Said
know
it's
how
like
he-
passing vials of heroin.
Yeah, I don't know how to interpret that. And then even when they're interviewing,
I can't, I'm not doing it.
Okay, we'll do it later. So the only thing would be adjournment, but. Okay.
If there are no other items, I think we can adjourn.
where's lunch?
Any other items?